Pisces, if you've been feeling mentally stuck, questioning your direction, this message is for you. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to your May monthly tarot reading. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your love and support. If you haven't already, take a quick second to click that subscribe button. It's free, and you'll never miss your spiritual guidance. This month is a major karmic turning point. What starts with doubt quickly transforms into opportunity and powerful manifestation. The wheel is turning in your favor, and the momentum behind you becomes unstoppable. Stick around, my friends, and we'll see what the universe wants you to know. Hey there, beautiful Pisces souls. Welcome to your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of May. Remember to take only what resonates. I have already asked for blessings for the reading, so let's get the cards out and we'll connect to the energies. All right, Pisces, let's look at your cards here. In the main messages, you have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That is the theme of your month, and that's where we're going to begin, because the Wheel of Fortune is an energy of, something's turning, right? The wheel turns, time goes on. The wheel is up, the wheel is down. So certainly something is a major turning point for you, but I also feel like because the wheel is oftentimes about destiny, it's about karma, it's about luck. I feel like your luck is changing a little bit here, or is starting to turn for you in this month, Pisces. All right. And definitely some inevitable cyclical nature of life, in that sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. So if you've been down for a while, now you're coming into that up period. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune really says that life is made of good times and bad times. So hopefully now these are good times for you and less of the bad times. But it also really asks us, or it's like a reminder to us, that things are always in flux. Things are always going to change. There's nothing static in life, right? So, whether that's destiny, luck, and karma at play here, I feel like you are required to adapt to some kind of change, to some kind of turning point, to some kind of new circumstances, rather than to try and control them. So the universe asks you to flow with the change, like go with the flow, right? Go with the river, the direction the river is flowing in, and not swim upstream. Okay. Don't try to resist it. It might feel a little unexpected to you, but what feels unexpected might actually be really what's good for you and what's in alignment. All right. So you start the month off with the Eight of Swords. It's clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Hermit. So I feel like this that you're maybe start the full first week of the month feeling a little stuck. And it's like you're all tied up and that you feel like you can't get out from under something, or that you just can't break free of something, maybe of some obligations, some responsibilities, something that's weighing a little bit heavily on you, and you're trying to break free of that. Now, this could just be a mental stuck, right? It just feels like that in your head, and in reality, you are not really stuck, because it's the Eight of Swords, and the swords is the suit of the mind. So it suggests sometimes that we overthink things, okay? Or we have self-doubt about something, or we're feeling trapped in a situation that is not exactly a real physical situation, okay? But one that might be tied to your security, because you have that King of Pentacles there. One that's tied to maybe some long-term stability. The King of Pentacles is, a card of money, career, and finances. So it is either tied to your career, to your finances, to your stability of what you're trying to build in those areas of your life. Or it could be some kind of limiting situation that you feel stuck in. Okay. But, you have the Hermit here, and the Hermit is a card that says, maybe it's time to turn and look inward and do some soul searching, okay? To determine whether the life you're building for yourself truly aligns with who you are becoming, right? This is why I'm saying it might be unexpected. You might find out something unexpectedly in this month in terms of some kind of awakening or awareness for yourself about how you feel about certain things. Like, sometimes we think, oh, I need to have this type of career, that type of job, or this type of family life, or that type of whatever financial situation. And then we realize that doesn't really work with my life, or my lifestyle, or my life, whatever. So I feel like there's some kind of something that is a bit of a surprise, and you're really thinking and doing some soul searching with that Hermit about not only what aligns with you, but who you're becoming, and also sort of, your perception on things. And it may be in that time that you realize the only thing that's holding you back is your own perception of these areas of your life. Because the Wheel of Fortune says awareness is the first shift that you're going to make. That's the first change, right? That's the first major turning point. That's where the luck changes. All right. So we get into the second week, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. The second week lightens considerably. All right. You have two threes here, Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles. That speaks of collaboration. That speaks of teamwork. That talks about community, right? Getting together with like-minded people, people who you like to share your skills with, your knowledge with, but people you also like to go out and have a drink with from time to time. So you want to socialize with them as well. So these could be work colleagues. These could be friends. It could be family. All right. And you may connect with some kind of supportive people who help you to see things differently in this mind shift that you might be having this month. The Ace of Swords is your breakthrough. Ace of Swords says, I see things clearly now, and now I can take command. And it's that breakthrough, that clarity of mind, that breakthrough, that it's in that a truth will be revealed to you. Now, for some of you, I feel like it's not just about a truth, but it's more of a powerful conversation you're going to have here. And for others of you, you might be being flooded with unbelievable ideas here, new ideas. Okay. So I feel like the fog of that first week, or that feeling tied up and feeling heavy and weighty, that sort of lifts, and something finally makes sense to you. And it's likely going to happen through some kind of discussion with, like-minded people that you're sharing your ideas, your skills, your knowledge, your friendship, what have you. Okay. Somewhere in those threes, whoever is in those threes with you, this is where you're going to share, who you're going to share these things with, right? I don't usually get this off of these cards here, but in this week, somebody has a very active home life or social life. Okay. Maybe it's the Three of Cups that's giving me that sense, but I feel like your home is a hive of activity and you're having a lot of comings and goings there. So people could be coming and going, could be have a lot of activity, could have a lot of socializing going on at home. All right. We get into the third week. You have the Ace of Pentacles. This is clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Now, this is your gorgeous, gorgeous energy, and it's beautiful from the mid of the month to the end of the month. This is the beautiful energy. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a tangible new opportunity. This could be a job, a new job, could be a new job offer, could be a financial opening, could be new income. It could be a new contract, a new commitment. It could be a grounded new beginning for you. Clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Cups is wowza, right? Joy, happy, fulfillment, and happy, and like long-term happiness, not just day-to-day happiness, but some long-term happiness here. So this might be for you that new opportunity that finally feels right. This is where that shift comes into play and it clicks and you go, yeah, that's a better fit for me. Okay. So it could also be something that has long-term potential. Whatever your situation is, okay, in any area of your life, it feels very genuine, this happiness that you have in the third week. Okay. So it's like a karmic upswing. And the wheel has turned in your favor, right? The wheel is working with you, right? Remember, I said don't swim upstream. You want to keep swimming with the direction the water is flowing in. So I feel like in this week, the universe is really saying, go with the flow. It's going to stir your passions for adventure. You know, um, you know, it's saying get out there, put yourself out there, and go with the flow and see where the river ends up, into which lake. Okay. So it's kind of like saying, you don't want to sit still. There's a lot to explore out there. And, why would you want to sit still when there's so much to explore, right? It feels like if you've had some restlessness, that kind of now is, going and you're getting out there and you're jetting off on a moment's notice. Maybe you're taking a quick road trip, but I feel like somebody is just really making themselves happy here. Final week of the month, you have the Magician, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the King of Wands. Everything you need to make your manifestations happen, you have, my friends. Okay? You have everything you need. This is your time to manifest. This is your time to put some intention and to take your personal power and to use it and to be conscious of what you want to create. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles says you're ready to commit and you're going to put some steady effort into this. Okay? And you are going to be responsible for what you achieve, and you want to be responsible for your goals and achieving those goals. Now, I feel like if there's a new career opportunity for someone out there, I do feel like if it didn't happen, say in this third week, by this fourth week, I do feel like the magic sort of happens for you. Okay. And yeah, I feel like the magic can happen in that last week of the month. So, if there is that opportunity, week 3, week 4, okay, let's just say I think it's a good time to throw your hat in the ring. The universe is saying that as well. So, put yourself out there. It doesn't hurt to explore your options. The worst I can say is they could say no, we are not interested in you, or the worst you can say is no, thanks so much, but I don't want this offer. All right. So it doesn't hurt to explore. Now, the King of Wands says you're bringing a lot of confidence to this, a lot of vision, a lot of bold leadership. All right. So you're really blending some, I want to say, some practical action, some long-term commitment, some personal magnetism, and it's all coming together for you in that wheel. Okay. The universe says this is a good time. Take advantage of it. Okay. You won't be feeling stuck at the end of the month like maybe you were at the beginning of the month. You're actively shaping your future, my friends. So by the end of the month, you move from the stuck to feeling very powerful. And it is a very upward karmic shift, my friends. All right, Pisces, I'm going to get you some messages from your higher future self. Okay, so this is for Pisces for the month of May. Wow. Like a million of them just flew out, and I can't give you that many. Wow. A lot of energy in here. They have a lot of messages they want to give you, so let's try that again. All right. Messages for Pisces, please. Specific messages. Okay. I'll get you one more message. Okay. First message out says, know you are safe and protected. The second message from your future higher self says the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. That goes nicely with that wheel. And the last message says, you won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. There you go. There's your soul tribe in those threes right there. All right. 3 lovely messages from your future higher self, dear Pisces, and a great way to end your reading. I hope something resonates. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate your subscribes. It really does help the channel. And I'll see you again soon, my friends. Until then, know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.